Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I made one pinta of chin chin, like one pinta of flour. This recipe is actually for one pinta of flour. Okay, and I know I know, but this recipe actually got me so emotional. I'm just being too emotional these days because this recipe actually reminds me of my ex. This is exactly the same recipe that I normally use. I used for one, the only and one other he made for me once that year. So yeah, this was the recipe, but I was actually biased making it because you can see me adding in one of the chin chin and one of the milk flavor at the beginning and then adding the other at the end. So that's why I didn't tag the what do you call it, the recipe in the video, like it will look scattered. So that's why I'll be pinning it down in the comment section. Okay, I'll be pinning, and my siblings, my cousin, they were all around me while making this chin chin, because this chin chin was actually ordered by my mom. It was my mom who made the order. And as you can see, those tiny eggs you're seeing is from the popular African chicken that you used to see in drawings book known as hen. Yeah, those Nigerian traditional hen you used to see. So this recipe I could have used just 4 eggs, but due to the size of the egg, so I decided to make it 5. And then I have to add 2 other normally sized eggs, like medium sized egg. Yeah, so just watch what I'm doing, and then I will pin the recipe, the full recipe, in the comment section, guys. Yeah, just watch. And that reminds me, I have this cupcake video that has been in my draft for 8 good months, guy. 8 good months. You might have come across the shorts while going through my page feed or stuff. Guy, I actually wanted to post the video because I promised that I will be giving out the recipe once I hit 100 subscribers. But it felt like I do promise and I failed to do it at the end of the day just because of one comment, guys. Just one comment. There's actually this video, a traditional soup, bitter leaf soup that I made, and just one comment. I was getting other comments, good, some will be like questions. I was really happy, even if I wasn't getting as much result as expected to get, but I was still happy. At least 1 or 2 people are asking questions, meaning that they got 1 or 2 things from what I was teaching. Because honestly, I'm a terrible teacher. I'm not so good in that, but due to my passion in this catering, like everything about catering, I love it. But for now, I'm just doing pastries and the rest of that. I want to get really deep into it, and I still want to go to school. I even want to attend a culinary school. Don't mind these kids in the background, don't mind them. I was actually singing. If you look at the previous, a few seconds ago, I was actually dancing. You would think maybe something is wrong. It's actually these kids in the background. They kept on nagging, disturbing, but that's the fun of it. They were actually anticipating we're actually anticipating the chin chin because they know in as much as my mom ordered it, and she was like she wants to give it to her colleague in the office, something like that. But they know, they were aware, they were assured that there is no way my mom like will pack the whole one pint of chinchin and go and give somebody outside without giving them. So they were happy, they were there, they were hanging around. And trust me, if you look at the window here at the top corner of this video, you will see that it's actually getting dark. This is around 6 p.m. I started needing this as of 6 a.m. and it's 6 p.m. And when my mom came back, she was like, "What? Are you still doing this? Are you sure you still do this thing today? Oh, I thought you would be leaving it tomorrow." I was like, "No, because I was in a hurry to travel back to school." Do you get? I was in a hurry to travel back to school because I have this little project that I and my friend is handling. She's she's taking the upper hand at the project too, but it's just a tiny something that we are trying to see if it's going to yield. Maybe, should I say you guys should keep praying for me? Maybe you should pray for me. I need it. Honestly, I need it. So I was in a hurry, so I wanted to do it that night. I was so persistent. I was like, "No, I'm not leaving. Who will water my pepper for me, Kwan?" And it was nursery, like, nursery bed. No, yeah, that's what I left. And my friend is coming from somewhere else. The nursery was in my lodge, and she was meant to be coming from her own lodge, and the distance is quite a lot. She have to take bike off and on to get the course and everything. So, and I didn't even remember to tell anybody in my lodge to take care of it. Maybe more of, like, it's not that I didn't remember, honestly. It's just that I didn't want them, because at a point it looks like some insects were actually eating up the pepper or something like that. So I didn't want to tell anybody to look after it, so that maybe when I come back and see or maybe something bad or worse happen when I come back, so I wouldn't be forced to dump the guilt or the fault on the person. Like, I just left it. I was like, okay, it's the two of us handling it, let's keep doing it, even though that was why I was so much in a hurry. And guys, this took me hours. I wouldn't even lie, this took me hours. I know what I did to even contain the whole stuff, even though some parts we are missing at some point. My phone, maybe somebody called, the phone went off, the camera went off, something like that. So I even at the ending part, I think my phone became low. I have to go and charge, but I was still meant to be frying, so I couldn't. It's just a little tiny bit of the frying part that I was able to capture to get. Oh, it was a whole lot of work. As you can see, it's actually in how many? I think times 4, times 3 speed, because it took me hours, a whole lot of time. And whenever I have to go off, go get something, I have to pause, on, off, on and off, on and off, guys. But at the end of the day, it was worth it, because the compliment I was getting, my sister even got another order. Like, my sister was actually going back to school the next day. She was going back to school also the next day, like after the day this changing was made, and she took her own portion, because my mom actually shared it to everyone. She doesn't even know how to share. At the end of the day, the chinchin was even, like, what was remaining out of the chinchin wasn't even up to the quantity like she was expecting it to be, but she sure shared it to everybody in the house that day. So my sister took her own back to school, and guess what? Her friend had a taste of this chin, and she was like, what did he get this? Where did he get this? And she was like, it's my say. So she asked her to ask me how much I will be using to make a paint for her. But that's by the way. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, because I actually realized that I've drifted away from my initial topic. Guys, this particular comment I was telling you about, I was talking about before I drifted away from the topic, it gave me chills. Should I say it was so I don't even know how I felt. I can't explain how I felt. I was sad. I wouldn't say I was angry. I wasn't angry because I'm someone that I do take um constructive criticism. I am training myself. I thought that I was actually good, that I've trained myself enough to take whatever comes from this channel, because I know so people are alone. Some people, they can just wake up, they are having a bad day, you did nothing to them, they would decide to dump whatever bad energy they have. And mind you, why I was very angry, why I wasn't angry, why I was very sad, was the fact that this was a traditional meal. Do you get it? It was a traditional food. I think apart from Nigerians, I don't know if other races do cook bitter leaf soup the way we do. So we have our own local condiments, and I've seen other people's local food too. I watch Indian people's street food a lot, Asian people's street food a lot, and never for once have I dropped, even if I think, oh, this is weird, I don't know how this would taste or something, but I've never rubbed it on their face that their traditional food is disgusting or something like that. That was exactly the word. And I wasn't even having it. I have to go and I deleted that comment. I blocked him from ever commenting on my videos again, and that was a very rash, because that was my first month of creating. That was the first month of creating content. I was too sensitive then, but now I know better. Whatever happens from this moment onwards, I wouldn't say that I don't care, because I care about you guys. I care about my subscribers and both those that are yet to subscribe, my viewers in general. I care about you all, so I wouldn't say I don't care. I do care, but there will be a limit to how much I care. So thank you guys for watching and anticipate our eggless vanilla cupcakes. Bye.